I need to know right off the bat, how much did we spend in gas in 2015 and 2016? We know gas prices are higher today. We had discussed this already, but how are we going to cut 125,000 from our gas when gas prices are up? And I think we already had higher spending than we had in the budget for 2015 and 16. What was the gas expenses in 2015 and 16?
In 2015, it was, total spent was 463,710, and in 2016, it was 435,871, and those were at prices where it was, there's various, ranging between about $1.65 to $1.40 a gallon.
$1.40 to $1.65.
Correct, but that being said, bear in mind, based on the number that we put in this year's budget, just a couple of years ago, we were paying over $3 a gallon.
No, I don't care about a few years ago.
Okay.
What'd you put in the budget for this year? How much gas is in the budget for this year?
Currently, there's $620,000 budgeted for this line item.
So that's about a 40% hike from last year's expenditures.
Approximately.
Okay? Right off the bat, we know that it was a 23% gas tax hike across the board. So that's $45,000. What's the average gas we're paying for right now? $2, $2.10 a gallon? What are we paying here? I don't think we're paying the same as they're paying at the
No, we're
pumps.
not.
No, and we
Right.
purchase our fuel through the Stafford co-op.
Yeah, we have that co-op. What are we paying about a gallon right now?
Our last purchase was in October, and we paid approximately $1.57 a gallon.
Okay. And what are we up from then till now? What would you say, about 15%?
I don't know what it is right now. I don't have that information.
Well, I need an accurate number before I'll even think about voting to cut 125,000 off the gas. Because we know we had the 23%, we had the 23-cent gas hike from Governor Christie to pay for the tolls and pay for the roads. So that's 23% right off the top. From an average of $1.50, 23 cents is about a 15% hike. So we were at 450, 15% on top of that's about another 65. We're at 515 right there. Where are we coming up with $600,000 you want for gas this year? Where'd that number come from?
That number was consistent with what had been budgeted in previous years, and it was in the event that the price of gasoline did spike and increase, that the township would be able to handle that without having to do any kind of emergency appropriations or transfers to cover any shortfalls. So I had recommended staying consistent with what was budgeted in previous year's budgets to and then to guard against any future year increases.